Hi guys, in this episode of Radio K, I'm gonna be checking out a song by a project group that already has disbanded because it was just a group for a TV show or something. That it was formed by ex-idols, or at least as far as I know are ex-idols, but just female idols who now have children, thus are probably not really working in the industry. And they have released a really interesting song from what I've seen called WooAh, and the name of the group is MAMADOL, which at first when I read that name I thought that it was some kind of just a new girl group that it might be similar to Mamamoo, and literally the first thing that came into my head was, you've seen Mamamoo? Prepare for MAMADOL, because of the similar name, but no, MAMADOL stands for Mama the Idol, aka referencing the fact that they are idols who now are mothers, which is interesting. But from what I heard of the song, because I checked it out a little bit, I wasn't planning on reacting to it at first, but I heard a little bit of the song, it sounds really cool, so I decided to do a full reaction to it because it seems like it's gonna be something that is gonna be interesting and I might have some things to say about, so yeah. Without further ado, I guess, let's get into it and see how much I'm gonna end up enjoying it in 3, 2, 1. Already sounds really good, dude. Also, whoever is in the center, she looks amazing with that hair. Honestly, so far sounds really good. It's honestly a shame that this is just a project group. Like it was like a one-off. There's no reason why 30 or 40-year-old women in K-pop should not be idols. Yeah, this sounds really good, honestly. I really like this part, dude. Like the instrumental, I love that sound. Also, you know how I referenced and compared them to Mamamoo? They could kind of do sound a little bit like Mamamoo. So, there's that. Honestly, I think they're too good for this to be just a project group, in my opinion. Like, this is a genuinely really good song, man. I feel like because it also reminds me a little bit of like third gen K-pop. It has more of a third gen K-pop feel. It's more enjoyable than a lot of fourth generation K-pop songs. It's refreshing. Man, this part slaps. I love this part. This is fire. What the hell? Okay, this is even better than I expected, but also way too much of an abrupt ending. I thought that we were gonna get another final breakdown there, but we didn't. It just ended on the rap part, which is kind of weird. Can somebody edit another breakdown at the end of the song so I can add it to my playlist like that? Because that ending is way too abrupt. But it is a really goddamn good song, dude. I really, really like this. The vibes that I'm getting from it are so refreshing. Because, like, as much as I still enjoy current K-pop, and there's still amazing songs. There is something missing in fourth generation K-pop. And I don't know what that is. I've talked about it before. I feel like maybe I haven't talked about it in a while. But I don't know. Third generation K-pop was perfect in my opinion. I loved it. It sounded so refreshing and so unique. And maybe it sounded like that because the inspiration for the music that the groups were releasing at the time was something that I like compared to what they are influenced by nowadays. But like the way K-pop sounded in 2015, 2016, and 2017, and debatably 2018, was peak third generation K-pop. And I love it. I just love it. Like every single song sounded like this in my opinion. Fully realized, polished with no flaws, and so enjoyable and entertaining with great instrumentals, great performances and everything. But then in like 2019, 2020, 2021, and even 2022, it's just not the same. Even if we have better and worse years, I feel like 2022 is starting off better. I feel like 2021 was a little weak compared to 2020, but 2022 is off to a good start. It's just not the same. I don't know what it is. Maybe some of you guys might have thought about this too and maybe have figured it out, but I haven't as of yet really what is missing from K-pop for me. I just know that I really like this song because it reminds me of K-pop from 2015 to 2018 and I love it. We're obviously going to be reacting to this one a second time, but man, this is a really good song. This is 100% going on my playlist, and since this is very much a song released this year, it has a very big likelihood to go on my top 22 K-pop songs of 2022 list. Which, by the way, I'm also going to be doing another top 21 songs of 2021 because I forgot to add certain songs that I really enjoyed from 2021 to the 2021 list, so I'm going to be doing another one. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, so let's just get into the song again and listen to it and enjoy it in 3, 2, 1. I see no reason why this couldn't be an actual group. Especially because they don't even look old, like they don't look 40 years old if you ask me. I would say late 20s at most they look. And I don't know their ages, so maybe they are truly around that age, but... But the girl with the curly hair, she's amazing. All of them are great, but she definitely stands out in my opinion. And this is such a good song. I swear, if this song actually ends up being my favorite song of 2022, I'll lose my shit. Man, that instrumental is so good. It slaps so hard. Such a good chorus. Man, this has no right to slap this hard. Holy shit. Yeah, it's so abrupt the way this song ends, man. Yeah, that is a way too abrupt of an ending. It just needed to have one final part where you just hear that part boosted to the max with bass. That would have been amazing ending for this song and it would have made it to be perfect. As it stands, because of that abrupt ending, I'm probably gonna give it just a 9.9 out of 10, but still, I'm in love with this song, man. I love it, I love it. It reminds me so much of the K-pop that I fell in love with back in 2016, and I flipping love everything about it. It's so good. I love it. And I don't know what else to say about it other than I flipping love it, man. I want more songs in K-pop like this. Like, I enjoy it. I still enjoy K-pop, don't get me wrong. There's still so many good songs, but nothing beats this. And I don't know what exactly are the influences because I'm not a musical expert. I'm just a person with an opinion on the internet. But I don't know what the influences to K-pop were in like 2016, 2015 to 2018 compared to now. But I want that K-pop back. Or at least something as good as that. Because like I enjoy current groups like Stray Kids, 80s, Dreamcatcher, Everglow. They're good. But there's still something lacking. There's just something that this gives me that even those groups that I really love don't. But yeah, I'm curious, what did you guys think about this song though? Because it is an interesting situation with these women who are now mothers who used to be idols, or I assume are not anymore. There's no reason why they have to stop being idols after they pass a certain age. Like, I don't think necessarily... I don't think male idols have to face that situation, really, because how old are Super Junior when you think about it? But for women, I guess they have an expiry date or something. But yeah, I'm curious about your opinion about this, so comment it down below and let's have a discussion about it. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 3 patrons on Patreon: Omar Bridgman, Deadpool, and Chinches. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me and have continued to support me for such a long time. I hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. And now, before we end this video, I just want to talk about something to you guys very quickly, which some of you may or may have not noticed before or know about me, that being the fact that I am trans. And yes, this may come as shocking to some of you because I don't really flaunt it that much on my channel, or at least I feel like I don't. Outside of like my K-pop reactions, which is where I feel like the most comfortable being myself like this. And yeah, I am in fact trans. I'm not necessarily full-on male to female, but I heavily want to transition to being pretty female. I do consider myself more non-binary though, or maybe gender fluid would be the best descriptor as well, because I do have occasional moments where I feel fine being like just a normal guy, but most of the time, like right now, I do feel very dysphoric. And that's why I'm asking you guys for any help that you can give me, because my situation right now, I don't really see any way outside of you guys' help. Because, and this is gonna be kept short and concise, I live with my parents. They're never going to accept me as a trans person. They just never will. And as a matter of fact, back when I started the YouTube channel, I was actually kind of slightly starting my transition back then, with like starting to grow out my hair. I even got to DIY HRT, but because my parents started noticing certain things, like my behavior had changed a lot and my clothes had changed a lot, I kind of had to stop doing that, because
they were constantly nagging me about cutting my hair, and just started to kind of be threatening in a certain way, and felt like they were ashamed of me, and everything. And that kind of stress just tired me out to the point where I just gave up. But as dysphoria goes, it just doesn't go away, you know. I still feel like this, and in fact, it's somewhat been intensifying again recently, so I just wanted to share this with you guys. And again, I would really appreciate any amount of support you can give me in regards to this, because I just don't see any way out of this. Because even if I moved out of my parents' house and got myself a job and everything, that's just not gonna work for long-term planning, because once I transition, it's like I probably will not be able to get myself a job, because my country is very transphobic. Nobody gives a shit about LGBT people at all. So there's not even much I can do even in terms of transitioning here. So yeah, I don't know. I just would appreciate any amount of support you can give me, be it monetarily or in any way otherwise. And this is not about boosting my channel or anything, or guilt tripping you with my sob story. I just wanted to get this off my chest and make my subscribers aware of the situation that I am in, and that I would appreciate anything that you guys can help me out with. It would mean literally everything. Like, for example, a friend that I made after starting this YouTube channel, my good friend Yuri, has been helping me out a lot. And I genuinely might have not been here if it wasn't for him showing up and befriending me. So yeah, this just went a little bit longer than I intended, but I would just really appreciate anything you can support me with. That's kind of ultimately what I'm trying to say.
And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the links in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine, because you help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!